Ey! Mein Name ist Waterlight. Waterlight. Ey! We don't have to say money. Raping people in Brooklyn and the way New York and other areas of the country for cracking. From South Carolina right there, you understand? When I was in school. And 1 second as well, let me just make sure something real quick. Alright, so yeah, this one right here, you understand the video is bands, that's our check, talking. Bitch, you know time for target. Walk me through my dance. Pants in my pocket. Come and get your man. Spark on my rocket. Trying to speak on them being, rapists and, all types of faggots for their agenda.
Желание мира всегда ведет к войне. Из желания защитить любимых людей рождается ненависть. Пока существует одно, всегда будет существовать и другое. По крайней мере, в этом мире.
shit snatch. Bitch, I stand on bullets like a Big Mac. Ain't getting shit back. On a nigga and I pop him like a Tic Tac. Little pimp pull a nigga no face. Leave him leaking out the top like a Colgate. Diamond frozen. Ice up on my body got me feeling like a snowflake. Riding with the guy selling pies. Hop outside the foreign bitches cry. Niggas die.
Он прилетает, заходите прямо в лицо. Они говорят, я не могу по-другому.
I'm just gonna give you some time to be able to read what I wrote, and then after that I'm gonna go to it because any highlight when you post it, like if you don't make the video and then post it, it won't have the maximum of 1 minute. You understand? So if you share an AMV that somebody created and posted, you understand, you see their at the bottom, because that's how they have it when it's a shared video of someone's. The fact of the matter is it only shows 15 seconds, you understand? So any video that you see is more than 15 seconds, you know that it's actually longer than that, you understand? About them trying to, you know what I mean, first attack, Raquel, and they try and, I told you they always try and switch your affiliation so that people lose trust in you and faith in you, you understand? Like I said, Buddy was never Crip, and the block that he chill on, Dre's block, most of them are blood, you understand? How the fuck he joined Crip out of nowhere? The fact of the matter is they didn't want, Raquel to have as much, public photos and all of that where he's like expressing his cripping like he used to do so heavily when he was a teenager, you understand? He used to always have his flag every time he go outside, all of that, you understand? To school, everything, you understand? And then after that, they just keep trying to front on everybody because they're trying to infiltrate all militant organizations. And then as far as what else occurred there, you know what I'm saying? You understand it's also not just your affiliation with gangs. It's your affiliation with your family, your relationship with all your family members, your loved ones. They want to isolate you completely so that they can control your life. You understand? So remember that Obito is not just Raquel, though. He's Ronald and Deese as well. And then whoever else, you understand, that I don't know or something.
I ain't got the niggas, I ain't got the bullets. I ain't got the since I can't beat. Niggas fly the joke season. Try to pay before the fleet.
Don't forget Kimimaro is supposed to be a combination of Denzel and I. You understand? I broke my right arm when I was in elementary school. I told you the last day of second grade, essentially when summer vacation started, and you could see my bone from the skin that was like cut or near my elbow. You understand? And then after that, that's why, because one of his techniques, he take the bone out of his elbow and uses it as a sword. You understand? And then after that, the way he walks, specifically, his body language is exactly the same as Denzel's on purpose. They designed it after Denzel's body language when he's walking. You understand? And he also, Denzel had a spine problem. He had scoliosis and he had a brace. You understand? Under it. And all of Kimimara's moves have to do with his bones. You understand? He takes his spine out as well and uses it as a whip. And remember that Denzel is mainly represented by Shikamaru, who is right now the 8th Hokage. You understand? And essentially, you know what that means. He's trying to be a big enslaver with the James family and the crackers and what have you. You understand? And remember that he went to a different prep school than me, and he also went to Yale. So he has a lot of cracker connections like that are personal that he made himself at school as well. So, I'm sure they have their hand in his situation a lot, just like the James family, you understand? And then after that, whoever else has political power and money or whatever and is, has their hand in his life as well, as far as the perpetrators in general, you understand? They wouldn't be saying he has such a position if he wasn't dealing with a lot of perpetrators, you understand? And then just like Kimi Maru, like I told you, Kimi Maru is supposed to be a mix of Denzel and I. Jugo, who, is with Sasuke right now, or like in Shippuden he was with Sasuke, I should say, like in the group was with him, Sugetsu, Sasuke, and Karen, you understand? But once you see the history of him as well, his best friend was Kimi Maru before Kimi Maru died, you understand? And the fact of the matter is, Jugo is supposed to be Bernie and I, you understand? So when you see Jugo with Sasuke, essentially think of it as like Itachi being with Sasuke, since you never get to see them truly together except for when they fought Kabuto in Ryuki Cave, you understand?
Get fucked up, that's how it's gon' go down. Yeah, he talks up, but fuck how this is found. Turn his body to a
I was big supposed to change up. I was big supposed to fold all this pressure. I was big supposed to change up. Nigga, what would I look like? I come from the hood, I represent the only way up. Had to hustle, boy, I'm trying to touch the toy. I'm trying to fuck these LA streets up. Think it's safe to say that I did.
This one right here was a very important one right here. And then after that, I believe they deleted it. You understand? I believe they deleted it completely, the AMV. When this is over, I'll check and see if it's still there. But I'm pretty sure they deleted the AMV, because there's some AMVs that I had posted, you understand, that they did not leave there because they literally forced the person who posted it to delete it. And if they delete it, anybody that has ever shared it or like shared it somewhere specifically so that it's like correlated to that person's account still be like connected, because you're just sharing their post. It's not like you recorded their post and then posted it as your own, you understand? So the fact of the matter is, they had a bunch of the people that posted some of the AMVs I posted, because they had a lot, like at least 4 to 6 deleted that were very, very informing. You understand? They were very informative. They were informing people about they're playing with my brain either way, but they're very informative, and they were showing a lot of specific things that they did not want for people to grasp at that time. You understand? One of them I told you was directly showing you that no matter what these faggots claim that's my age and this and that, acting like they got it going on, essentially all of the shorties and them have to listen to the older generation, you understand? And it was like the AMV essentially consisted of like all of the shorty getting from Leaf Village, you understand? Essentially listening to what the Hokage were telling them to do, you understand? It was like, clearly it's an AMV, so they take different scenes from different episodes and put it together, you understand? But they were essentially showing all of the different Hokage and like older people from the village, like pointing and like looking with stern faces and what have you, telling them, essentially, it was essentially saying that they're the true ones who tell everybody what to do, not the ones that the older generation have appearing as if they have all that power, like Todd or any of them, you understand? They're the ones that are getting empowered to take over the plantations and be a gatekeeper for slavery and all of that shit. But the fact of the matter is, the older generation connect to them and do all sorts of things through them, you understand? And they tell everybody what to do. You see, that's Ravine right there. And they literally, in the anime itself, phonetically, when she was speaking to him, Zangetsu, she literally said, "Hush him out." And she sounds just like a West Indian, like a Trinidadian, you understand? And remember, Ravine is Trinidadian, like my mother's family, who she's related to. And then after that, she's also Puerto Rican. which is her mom. Her mom was born in Puerto Rico, and her family, her grandma, her aunts, you understand? Her cousins on that side. This AMV right here was essentially just like, you know, Shorty T.I., you understand? Like fighting against the perps or whatever, and then the wolf is supposed to be like, you know, us, like, well, I mean, the werewolves are, you know, not gender-based, but I'm just saying, like, in this AMV, that's how I viewed it, you understand? It was like, I'm the wolf, essentially, and, like, you know, T.I. Shorties or whatever going up against the people they going up against, knowing I'm here always supporting, and I'm violating all perps, you understand?
A whole lot of hope, feel like I can cover my eyes and lead the blind for niggas. I could've went broke, nigga thought I was a joke. I was out here designing niggas on one of us. Suicide, trying to frame me, faggot.